What if Naruto was a scientist? Okay, so Naruto was in his room. And in this alternative timeline or slash universe, Naruto's parents will be alive and Naruto will have siblings. As Naruto was in his room, as Naruto heard Jiraiya coming into his house, and he was talking to Minato. Jiraiya said, Minato, I have a prophecy that could change the world. And Jiraiya said, as Minato said, okay, go on about the prophecy. As Jiraiya says, there will be a child that will be born from the yellow flash and the red death of Konoha. This child will have extraordinary abilities. Like, this child's powers will be unrivaled. This child will be the child of prophecy. As Kushi, as Jiraiya said, I think it's Menma Mito because extraordinary powers, I think they're talking about the Nine Tails. So I think it's Menma Mito. As Minato agreed, as Kushina said, as Kushina was screaming, yes, my children are gonna be the child of prophecy, the one who's gonna save this world. As Menma Mito said, yes, we're gonna be the child of prophecy. We're gonna have all the fame, all the money, and all the gratitude, and we're gonna save the world with our extraordinary powers, as they were saying. As Jiraiya said, I think we should ignore Naruto because he would get interrupted by their training. As Naruto was sad by this statement because he heard all what they were saying. As Naruto says, I will get more powerful just so I can impress you guys. Just so y'all don't ignore me. As Naruto leaves his window. When Naruto was younger, he was always had a connection to nature. Like, he had a connection to science. So Naruto will leave his window as Naruto will go outside of the gates of Konoha without nobody knowing. As Naruto would go inside his little cave that he found underground. And this cave was Orochimaru's old cave. But Orochimaru moved the stuff. As Naruto was experimenting on things, like Naruto made like a liquid. And this liquid had the ability to if a living being went inside of this liquid, like their stem cells slash healing cells would go off the charts at the point where they would have nigh absolute regeneration. So Naruto already made this goo with his mathematical equation. So he's going inside of this liquid as he stays in this liquid for at least 5 hours. So now, like, his stem cells are like off the charts. His healing cells, they're like off the charts. And his healing cells were off the charts because of the goo he was in. And now Naruto destroyed the glass. Now the goo is gone. As Naruto was also experimenting on another thing. He was experimenting on Shisui's blood. Because he took some of Shisui's cells. Because he wanted Shisui's genjutsu, Koto Amatsukami. And since Naruto, the reason why Naruto increased his stem cells was because so he can handle Shisui's eyes, so he could spam Koto Katsugami. Since with Hashirama cells, you could use Koto Akatsugami one day, but since Naruto can now almost regenerate at a limitless rate, he could spam Koto Akatsugami since it would heal really fast. Like, it would heal like in a nanosecond type speed. So Yeah, as Naruto was experimenting on Shisui's blood because of his dead body. Because Naruto took cells from his dead body. So he's experimenting Shisui's blood slash chakra. As Naruto as Naruto would get the bird. Naruto would have ravens as he taught these ravens how to like do surgery on him. So he told these ravens to like implant Shisui's blood inside of Naruto, inside of me. As the ravens nodded, as they implanted Shisui's blood inside of Naruto. And if y'all wondering how Naruto made them learn how to do surgery, it's because Naruto knows biologically. So he knows about life and stuff. He knows about living plants, living organisms. And before today, like about the arrival of Jiraiya, Naruto was a scientist, as he taught these birds even how to talk even. So he taught these birds how to act like humans, because he made the air molecule, he made their mouths move in the air molecules, making them be able to talk human tongues. So these birds would implant Shisui's blood inside of Naruto, thus getting Shisui's Sharingan. As Naruto got Shisui's Mangekyo Sharingan because that was the state Shisui Sharingan was in before Shisui died. So Naruto got Shisui's Mangekyo Sharingan in his eyes. And Naruto does not get the Mangekyo blindness because he can regenerate almost at a limitless rate. And he could spam Shisui's Koto Amatsukami because he can regenerate almost at a limitless rate, unlike people with Hashirama cells where they can only use it once a day. And unlike people without Hashirama cells, they can only use it once every 10 years. But Naruto could spam it like as long as he wants to. So Naruto, as he tells his crows, as he tells his crows goodbye, as they do, as Naruto tells his crows goodbye, and as Naruto leaves the cave. Alright, and Naruto has both of Shisui's eyes, like the strong versions of Shisui's eyes. So Naruto has both unbreakable Koto Matsukami. He has both the strong Kotoma Matsukami, the unbreakable version, in both of his eyes. So Naruto leaves the cave, and he returns back home through his window as he goes to sleep. As the next day, today was Naruto's birthday. It was also his twin's birthday. As Naruto went out the window again, time skip, as every villager was crowding the Namikaze clan head, the Namikaze compound, because it was the birthday of their two so-called heroes, Menma and Mito. As Naruto was on the Hokage monument while they were celebrating Menma and Mito, as Naruto, he wishes that he could be with, he wishes that he wasn't treated wrong in the village. As Naruto heard a voice behind him. Having a bad childhood builds up character, as this voice was Danzo. As Danzo could sense Shisui's eyes inside of this boy, so he wanted to manipulate him into joining his route. Danzo sent Shisui's eyes inside of Naruto, and Danzo had the weak Koto Makatsugami, the one that could easily be broken out of. Like, so Danzo had the weak Koto Matsukami, the one that could easily be broken out of, but he sensed that Naruto had Shisui's eyes, and he sensed that the Koto Makatsugami in both of Naruto's eyes are unbreakable, so he wanted them for himself. So if he had to convince Naruto to join Root, he will. And Danzo's, Naruto Uzumaki, let's just say I could train you to become strong, just so your parents will love you, so everyone in the village will love you. As Naruto says, really? As Danzo says, yes, my boy. All you need to do is join Root. As Naruto takes his hand, as he joins Root Anbu, as Naruto goes underground. As Minato, and the Uchiha massacre doesn't happen in this one. Wait, or does it? As Minato meanwhile, at the birthday party, Minato calls Naruto, and Naruto wasn't responding. As Minato sent Itachi to go to Naruto's room to find him. As Naruto was not there, as Itachi told Minato and everyone at the party, Naruto's not there, as everyone started laughing, even Menma and Mito. But Minato and Kushina weren't laughing, as Minato said, Anbu, go look for Naruto Uzumaki. We cannot let him escape from the village, because he is my son. As everyone stopped laughing, as Menma said, what? Menma Mito said, why, Dad? Why do you want to look for that pathetic loser of my brother? The one that doesn't even hold any Kyuubi chakra nor soul. And Menma said, don't talk to your brother. As Minato said, don't talk to your brother like that. As the Anbu were looking for Naruto. But they never found him. As Naruto, 6 months later, Naruto has been doing Root Anbu missions. He's been only doing S-rank missions. As Danzo really wanted to train this boy. He wanted to break him. But he couldn't break Naruto's emotions. But Naruto did have a switch though. Like one point of the switch where Naruto has all of emotions, but he could flip the switch where he goes completely emotionless. As Danzo liked that about the boy. As Naruto did in this 6 months, Naruto did 50 S-rank missions. Because Danzo sent him to do that. Because Naruto was the strongest Root Anbu in the whole Root base. Danzo knew that he needed Naruto. So yeah. As Naruto says, Lord Danzo-sama, what's the next mission? As Danzo says, Naruto, I guess you can finally take a break. Only for one day. You can take today's break off. How about you go in the academy so it doesn't seem suspicious? As Naruto says, yes, Danzo-sama. As Naruto leaves Root base, as he takes off his Anbu clothes and puts on his regular clothes. But Naruto does dye. Wait, no, Naruto didn't even have to dye his hair because of Shisui's blood in his body. His hair was already black. And his hair was longer, so nobody recognized him. As Naruto went to the Hokage's office, Hokage-sama, I am a traveler. I want to move to Konoha, and I want to enroll in the Ninja Academy. As Minato says, okay, let me check your stuff to see if you're not an enemy. As Minato checked his stuff and he wasn't an enemy. So Minato says, okay, I'll be enrolling you to the Ninja Academy today. I'll be enrolling you. But today is the graduations exams. So, would you like to take it? No. Here's the graduation exams. As Naruto asks Minato, can I take the graduations exams? Because I indeed been training before I got here. A lot. As Minato says, okay. As Minato gives Naruto a letter and takes him to and Minato gives Naruto a letter as Naruto goes to the Ninja Academy. As when Naruto goes to the Ninja Academy, he goes inside of Iruka's class and gives Iruka a note. As Iruka basically explains to the class that, okay, so we will have a new student. As Iruka asks what Naruto's name was, as Naruto says, my name is Sai. My name is Sai. And I have no clan, so I have no last name. As everyone understood this, as supposedly Sai took his seat. As Menma and Mito were giving him glares who is this guy? But they shoved it off because he wasn't really causing any attention. So as Iruka says, okay, so we're going to be doing the graduation exams. Basically. And they all nodded as Iruka called Sasuke Uchiha. As Sasuke's and Menma's fangirls were rooting for Sasuke, and all of the clan heads all of the clan heads were there watching the graduation exam. As Fugaku was there, as Sasuke did the kunai test, as he got 9 out of 10. As Sasuke did the transformation test, as he got 10 out of 10. As Sasuke did the clone test, as he got 9 out of 10. As Menma did the same thing and he got the same score as Sasuke. So did Mito, as the others went. Then it was so-called Sai's turn. When Sai did it, Sai got 10 out of 10 on kunai test. When Sai did the transformation test, he got 10 out of 10. And when Sai did the clone test, he had 10 out of 10, making 10 clones. Sai was holding back a lot. Sai/Naruto. As everyone was surprised and shocked. As some people clapped for Sai. As Menma and Sasuke and Mito were gritting their teeth. As Fugaku was gritting their teeth too. They're like, who is this guy? How did he score better than Sasuke? As all of them clapped. Who is this guy? Better than Sasuke. As Sai goes back to his seat. As Sai was labeled Rookie of the Year. As Menma and Sasuke wanted Rookie of the Year, so they fought Sai for it. As they wanted to fight Sai for it, so they all went outside. As Menma and Sasuke's fangirls were screaming, yes, beat that new kid Sai, as Sakura was screaming the loudest, beat Sai. How dare he come in here thinking that he's as cool as Sasuke-kun. As the same thing as Menma's fangirl said, that beat Sai. How dare you think he's better than Menma-kun? As Naruto, as Sai fought Menma, as Sai fought Menma and Sasuke, as as Sasuke did great fireball jutsu, as Fugaku was happy about it. And one of Shisui's other Sharingan abilities that I'ma only give to Naruto and Naruto only is that he can do full counter as Naruto reflects the fireball right back at Sasuke. As all of them said, impossible. Sai did his Mangekyo Sharingan quickly so nobody saw it. As he flared, as Sai repelled it back at Sasuke, and Sasuke 5 times the fold, and Sasuke lost. He was unconscious. As Menma started using the Nine Tails chakra, as he said, Rasengan! As when Menma did the Rasengan, as Jiraiya says, yes, beat this new kid. How dare he come up in here trying to beat the child of prophecies. As Menma says Rasengan, as Sai does the same thing. And this shocked everybody. They were like, how does he know the Rasengan? As Fugaku used his Sharingan. And Fugaku was astonished. He was shocked. He was mad, but he was shocked though. This kid just learned the Rasengan off seeing Menma do it. He didn't know the Rasengan early. As he said this out loud, as everyone was shocked. As Sai did the Rasengan, but it was way bigger than Menma's Rasengan, as it hit Menma, thus knocking him out, as Sai was the Rookie of the Year. As everyone went back to class, as the clan heads left. As Iruka gave everyone their headbands, as Iruka gave everyone their headbands, as they went on the roof. I mean, not the roof. Iruka gave everyone their headbands, and he named out the teams. Okay, he already named out team 1 through 6. As Iruka says, team 7 will be Sakura Haruno, Sasuke Uchiha. As Sakura screamed, heck yeah, beat that Ino pig. As Sakura said, then Iruka says Sai, which was Naruto. Sakura didn't really mind this that much, so yeah. As with team 8, team 10 will be Menma Uzumaki, Mito Uzumaki, and Ino Yamanaka. Wait, no, not Ino. Shikamaru Nara. As Shikamaru Nara. As everybody left with their Jonin senseis, as Kushina came for Menma, Mito, and Shikamaru. As everybody left except for Sai, Sasuke, and Sakura, as they waited for their Jonin sensei. As Sasuke was looking at Sai, he's like, who are you? Are you a Uchiha? He was saying that in his head because Sasuke can sense Uchiha chakra inside of him, but also Uzumaki chakra, and he's confused. And Sai had black hair too, so or Sai / Naruto had black hair, so he was really confused. As Kakashi came inside and said, yo, as Sakura yelled at the top of her lungs, where were you and why are you late? As Kakashi says, Oh, a black cat crossed the path of my road. As Sakura said, bullshit excuses. As they all went into the rooftop, as Naruto's sun shined into a burst of crows into the rooftop, as Kakashi was surprised that he sun-shinned here. Cause like that Kakashi that went to the door was a shadow clone, so yeah. As Kakashi was surprised that supposedly Sai can sunshin. So yeah. Okay, time skip. This is the part where Kakashi says, what's your hate, what's your likes, and what's your dislikes. As Kakashi says, okay, you go first. Sai. As Sai says, my name is Sai, and I like ramen. My dislikes are arrogant people. As Sasuke said, as Naruto says, as Kakashi says, okay, Pinky, you go. As Sakura says, I like Sasuke. As she looks at Sasuke, and I don't really know what I dislike. I dislike Ino Pig. As Sasuke said, I like the Uchiha clan and my big brother Itachi, because the Uchiha massacre never happened, so like Sasuke doesn't hate Itachi. He loves his big brother Itachi. And I don't really know what I hate. I hate fangirls. Sakura's heart was broken by this statement. Kakashi, okay. As Naruto, as time skip, it was nighttime. As Naruto was in the route. As he overheard Danzo wanting to take his eyes. As Naruto couldn't let that happen, can he? So he went up to Danzo. As Danzo had the same talk with Shisui. Like kinda. Like it was in the Root Anbu base though. Danzo had the same talk with Shisui with Naruto. Basically, that are you gonna use Koto Amatsukami on me? As he tries to take Naruto's eyes, but Naruto uses Koto Amatsukami. As as Danzo would use Izanagi and brings up Naruto, tries to take his eyes, but Naruto also uses Izanagi. As Danzo was shocked, as Naruto went blind in one eye, but because of his nigh absolute regeneration, his eye, like even though it became blind, it regenerated. So he was able to see again in 1 second. So Naruto was only blind for 1 second because his nigh absolute regeneration completely healed his eyesight. As Naruto kills Danzo because he used Koto Matsukami on Danzo to make sure he doesn't use Izanagi. So yeah, as Naruto kills Danzo, as he releases all of the root agents. Time skip the bell test. As he removes the control of all of the root Anbus, so the root is no more. As Naruto says, I will not destroy this base because I could use it for my science experiments. As Naruto, as he goes back, as Naruto goes back, as Naruto time skip. Wait, no, Naruto stays in the Root Anbu cave. As he redecorated it into a house, kind of like his bedroom, he redecorated it into just like his lab where the science experiments roam. So yeah. of many blueprints Naruto still has with biology. So, yeah. Yeah. Time skip. Next day, bell test. And this was where I'll be leaving this part off. Hopefully y'all like, subscribe, and please share this video. Okay, bye.